So today for the podcast, I've driven to Kent. Well, I've actually got the train from Bristol and then driven to Kent. And I'm in the most picture-perfect part of the countryside. I feel like I'm in a Jane Austen novel. This lovely cottage surrounded by roses and bluebells and forget-me-nots. And I'm just about to knock on the door. Very wonky front door step because it's so old, this cottage. Right, here we go. Today I'm cooking with Sue. Sue is 92 and she is the mother of the founder of Pasta Grannies, which I've loved watching through the years on YouTube and Instagram. Here we go. Here's Sue. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I'm Sue, and it's nice to meet you.
Yes, you too. I've brought you some flowers.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
And some olive oil.
Peonies.
Yes, beautiful colour, aren't
Well,
they?
yes, that's very suitable, actually, because I've got quite a lot of peonies in the garden.
I thought, are they peonies, the big ones, to the right of the door?
Yes, those are peonies. That's a very old plant. It's over 50 years old, that plant.
It's beautiful, yeah. I love the way they're all sort of blousy, the leaves.
You've got to watch your steps. Anyone in this house sort of steps or something like that.
Well, how old is this house? It feels like a very old
It's
cottage.
about 700. Not years, it's about the year 1700.
Wow.
So,
wow, and you live here alone?
I do them at town. I have the last 15 years, yes.
I mean, what a cottage to live in. My mum lives in one a bit like this.
So I'm going to just put those
Yes, of course.
in water so they keep all right.
So, thanks for agreeing to cook with me today. And what do you want to cook?
I'm going to make a patty sponge, which fill it with jam and cream.
Yum. Perfect for this weather.
Yeah. Which it cooks quite quickly, so...
Is cake making your thing?
I like making cakes, yes.
Good, because I don't.
I don't like eating them too much. They get fatter and fatter.
Brilliant. Well, you lead the way and I'll learn from you.
I'm going to do it across here.
Yes.
And
so the oven's on. It's on. Is it on 200? 180. Yeah.
So.
Right. This looks like it's seen a bit of action. Your Kenwood mixer.
That is a very old Kenwood mixer. It must be about 50 years old, I'd have thought.
Did you buy it new?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But it's travelled. It's been to Africa. And back again. So it's been all over the world.
Where in Africa?
First of all to Kenya and then Botswana.
I was born in Zimbabwe and lived in Botswana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you live in Gaborone?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Well, we lived about 5 miles out on a research farm. Mm-hmm. And we were there about 8 years, I think.
I left when I was 8, so about the same
I
time.
can't remember which years now.
Well, it was a long time ago. So this has been to Gaborone, this Kenwood mixer.
And back again.
I love it.
So...
okay, you teach me how you make your fatless sponge.
I've still got 1 or 2 crumbs in there.
Oh, that doesn't matter, does it?
Right, what I do, I just start with 3 eggs.
Mm-hmm. Whole eggs.
Whole eggs.
Are these from local chickens or something?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they look like they are.
A lot of people sell them at their wayside around here, which is nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. How many times in your life do you think you've made this cake?
Oh, I couldn't count. Right, so those are the 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
And I'm then going to put in 4 tablespoons.
I love it. So you're not measuring anything. You're just...
No.
You're not weighing anything. You're measuring. Love that.
I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of caster sugar.
Which you're going to sieve.
Yeah, I'm going to sieve.
4... I love a cake that you don't have to weigh things. That just shows how...
Well, perhaps you should weigh them, but, I don't. I put some rounded tablespoons, just like that. I would think that would be probably about an ounce, I would have thought.
I love that you're doing in ounces. I
haven't gone metric, I'm afraid. So
I think it's probably about 15 grams, so about 45 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
But I like that we're not weighing it. So in goes the spice.
I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of sugar in and onto 3 eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're sieving it just to make sure there's no lumps.
Yeah. Well, you can see the little bits.
Yeah.
Come like that.
In your cooking, do you like sweet or savoury cooking more?
I think I like it all really.
Oh, good.
But making cakes is rather soothing, I think really. So that's probably why I do it.
Okay, this Kenwood, it literally is rather old.
So no, it's a very old one.
Yep.
So I'm now going to whip this until it's really thick.
Yes.
So that's going to take a little while.
Okay.
But what I am going to have to do is the sugar actually flags up the side. You have to actually just loosen it a bit like this.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
God,
Okay.
the egg yolks are so rich.
Yeah, can you see it? It's like... Okay, right. I'm afraid this is very noisy, this bit. In the meantime, I get my flour out, which is plain white flour. This will take a few minutes, so it's got to become really thick and mousse-like.
Yes. And the cake tins are lined.
In the meantime, I've got these two.
Yeah.
I could do it in one and cut it in half, but actually it's easier just to do the two. Then
Yes.
I'm going to put a fresh whipped cream in it.
Yes.
With jam.
Yeah, lovely. Is it your jam?
Sadly not, because it's blackcurrant jam and my bushes gave up on me and I've got to get some more bushes. So
Your garden is amazing.
we haven't seen it all yet. There's more out there.
So how long have you lived in this house?
Well, we've actually owned it for about 50 years, but because my husband worked abroad, we weren't necessarily resident in it all the time. So we always kept it here to come back to, when we came back to England.
And what did your husband do for a job?
Agricultural research in developing countries.
And did you work or were you...
I worked because I teach English as a foreign language.
Ah.
So that's, that fitted in very well,
Yes.
doing that. So.
And so, do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 92.
You look incredible for a 92.
My mind's going.
I didn't think so.
When I first started cooking at my married life, I had to cook on a wood-burning stove.
Right.
With the heat one side of the oven.
Yes.
And somebody had to go and cut a tree down before I could start actually cooking. I went to Africa, where immediately I got married. I went out to what was then Kenya, and we lived in a house that had no gas or electricity.
Wow. What year is this?
That was 1956.
Gosh.
So, and on the way out, I got caught up in the Suez crisis, and the boat turned around. I got as far as port side, and the boat turned around and went all the way back around Africa, and it took me 6 weeks to get out there.
Wow. Leaving England?
Yeah.
Going...
Leaving England, we went through the Mediterranean.
Yes.
And then you eventually get to port side, and boats used to go through wait in groups to go through, and there's a convoy, and we were waiting in the group, and then the Suez War broke out.
Right.
And so several boats pulled out of that group and travelled back through the Mediterranean.
Wow.
And we had warships coming in this direction and planes and things.
And how old were you then?
I was 23.
And you just got married?
I just got a few weeks, really, actually. I just got married, yes. But my husband had gone ahead of me. It's nearly ready. Can you see how it's leaving marks? It's getting much thicker and mousse-like now. I'm going to turn it off for a moment.
Right.
And I'm just going to do this to see how thick it... Can you see how thick it is? I want it to be just a tiny bit thicker than that to hold the shape as it drips down. So about another minute, half minute. I think that's about it.
The mixer is off.
Yeah, I turned it on.
It's like the death knell.
Can you see how thick it is now? It holds its shape as it
oh yes,
as
definitely.
It goes, yeah,
sort of meringuish in like. So, age 23, you left on a boat from England to go to Kenya.
Yeah,
and had you ever left England before?
Oh yes, my father worked in the Sudan.
Oh,
and I'd been out there twice, but the last time I think I was about 16, 17, something like that.
Oh, so you weren't, you travelled.
So I had been to Africa before, so it wasn't quite the shock it might have been.
Yes. And did you go over there? Did you know how long you were going to be living out there for?
Well, we thought for the rest of my husband's career, actually.
Oh, wow.
Because, but then of course things things change. Can you take that? That's lovely.
I'll put this in the sink, shall I?
Just put it in the sink.
Yes.
Lovely, yeah.
Okay. Put that, eat it in the sink. Gosh, that must have been quite a thing to do. So could you, as a 23-year-old woman, were you a good cook? Did you know that you're...
I hadn't had that much experience, but I had done a certain amount of cooking.
Okay.
But when I went out there, it's of course very different.
Having to chop down logs, chop down trees.
Having to cook on a wood-burning stove. Right, I'm now going to sift 3 tablespoons of plain flour
Can we talk about your scales? That they are extraordinary.
Yes. The ones that I use.
Wow.
I'm not actually going to weigh it because I just do it by measurement.
By eye.
But what I do have, they're two different, the metric and the other.
Have you ever used a digital pair of scales before?
I think I've got some.
This is one of those old-fashioned sort of...
But I just use this.
Weights and measure, love it.
So, but they're pretty too to look at.
Yeah, they're lovely.
So I'm now going to sift 3 tablespoons, heaped tablespoons,
do you want me to help with that?
of plain flour.
Yep, onto a bit of greaseproof paper.
Yeah, I put that on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've done...
The rounded tablespoons.
And 3 eggs, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 3 rounded tablespoons of plain flour.
Yeah. You could use self-raising if you wanted to.
But you don't. Because you
this may well not. Then I will wish I had. I'm now going to sift it in again.
Right, double sifting.
Yeah.
And double sifting is important to sort of keep...
I think it just keeps it light. It's just what I do, really.
So you wouldn't be able to count how many times you've made this cake over the years?
No. I couldn't remember that. I've made several wedding cakes, actually, as well, yeah.
Gosh.
And the funniest one, I had... we were abroad, and one of the young men got engaged to an American girl who wanted an English traditional wedding cake, which meant making marzipan.
Wow.
But all I could buy were whole almonds, which had to be skinned. And then I got the local African headman's wife in with her team, and they had these hollow tree trunks with big...
Oh, like a pestle and mortar.
Pestle and mortar. And I had a team of these women with these whole almonds, which I'd skinned, pounding these almonds up to make ground almonds.
Brilliant that you actually made it, made the marzipan.
Now, this is the bit where you've got to be careful.
Right.
I've got the flour sifted evenly over the top.
Yes.
And I'm going to try and fold it in, not do it. So I want to be quite light about this. Can you see how I'm going to do it?
Super light, yes.
Like this.
Just turning it over.
Just turning it over.
Trying to incorporate the flour, not get any lumps. That is an art form, isn't it, folding? But it's so voluminous.
I know, but you see, you get bits like that down at the bottom.
pockets.
So you have to be short, you get all the flour folded in properly.
I think baking a really good cake is an art form, isn't it? Because you've just got so few ingredients and there's no room for error, is there?
That's right.
Like now, just the way you're doing that, just is so careful the way you're folding it.
I've made several wedding cakes too, and I made Vicky's wedding cake, in fact.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah.
So have you been on any other podcasts before, Sue?
No.
Do you listen to any podcasts?
It's all quite new to me.
And what flavour did you make for Vicky's wedding cake?
What cake did I make?
Yes.
It's called sabaiosa, which is an Italian recipe, and it means sand cake. But it's a form of a very nice form of sponge, but you make it with potato flour, which sounds awful. It sounds going to be gungy, but it's not. It makes a lovely textured cake.
Oh, potato flour, no regular wheat flour.
No.
Wow.
None at all.
So what's it called again?
Sabaiosa, which is I think you have to check with Vicky that it's Italian for sand.
Okay.
Cake. I'm not sure about that.
So do you have a connection to Italy?
To Vicky?
To Italy?
Italy. Only with Vicky, really.
Okay,
yes, yeah.
Wow.
Now, I can't talk for a minute because I want to follow this thing carefully, okay? I'm trying not to be heavy with this. I'm trying to keep it light and fold it so it's all incorporated. Because you get bits of flour stuck like that.
But you are being super light with it.
Well, you don't want to bash it.
Mm.
I'm now going to put it into the...
So the cake is going in the tins.
I'm now going to do this to try and get it evenly.
A tiny bit more in here in this one. So how long do you think these are going to take in the oven?
It'll take 10 to 15 minutes.
Mm. Yeah,
I'm now going to put them in the oven.
Yep.
And the oven temperature is...
180.
About 180, yep.
Top shelf?
It's a fan oven.
Job done. That was easy.
It'll take about 10 minutes.
So you're going to use a timer, or are you just going to...
no, I just watch it.
Love that. So jam, is the jam local, or is it...
Sorry?
The jam?
Jam, yeah. That is bought jam, because I no longer have blackcurrants in the garden. But I think you need a sharp jam, not a Well, I like a sharpish jam, like blackcurrant.
I love blackcurrant jam.
And with whipped cream.
Yeah.
So I could start whipping the cream, in fact.
I can whip the cream for you if you want.
So,
Are you going to do it in the mixer again, or should we do it by hand? I can probably do it by hand if you want as well. Up to you. You've got such a collection of cookbooks there.
Yeah, this is my collection of cookbooks, yes.
Yes. You've got, well, of course, you've got Jane Grigson, because...
Yeah, she's one of my favourite.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yes,
Elizabeth David, Jane Grigson. Who else have we got?
Yeah,
Delia.
I've got Jane Grigson. I've got
Jocelyn Dimbleby.
And what's that Bible we all had when we were young? The Constance Bride cookery book.
Oh, wow, that's going back,
yes,
isn't it?
That's going back a long time.
So who taught you to cook then?
Well, my mother to a certain extent, and then I just sort of picked it up and went along. Because I like eating, this is the thing.
Yeah. Do we all? And do you cook for yourself every evening? How do you manage that?
That's really difficult. When you live on your own, it's made me realise how sociable, what a social thing is, a meal is, because you want to talk about the food and enjoy it, and you might try something new, but it's just yourself eating it.
Yes, I can sense that would be difficult.
But I do try and have a meal in the evening.
Every day you cook for yourself from scratch?
But I do tend to buy things sometimes.
That's all right.
Yes, probably not allowed to say what I meant.
Right.
Cream in here.
Double cream. Are we doing this by hand or are we doing this by a mixer?
I've got a hand whisk here to do this.
Alrighty. Lots of cream, I would say about 200 mils.
Well, there's about, yes, so it is.
Wow, okay. Gadgets. We're moving on to a different gadget. Okay. Getting there.
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah. Nothing worse than over-whipped cream. No, you've got to get it to that point.
It goes like butter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm getting quite close. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It needs a bit more.
A little bit more.
Do you make cakes at all?
I do sometimes. I'm much more of a savoury cook than a sweet cook. But I'm really in awe of people who cook pastry and cake recipes like you do that don't weigh, just because it's like there's an innate, you know what to do.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I'm just about there now, look.
That's perfect.
It keeps its shape.
How do you feel over the years, because if you don't mind me asking, because you're 92, how has your cooking changed from being a 23-year-old woman to a 92-year-old? And the landscape of food has changed so much in this country.
You see, I started cooking just after the war, and ingredients were really had been very scarce. I mean, butter, you was something really serious. You didn't put it on everything, or use it for cooking.
Yes.
Your ration for butter was 2 ounces per person per week.
Wow.
And then the only thing available was margarine, which was a horrible sort of stuff.
And olive oil was sold in chemists.
Olive oil came from the chemist. I mean, you didn't use it for cooking.
Yes, so the landscape of food has changed so much.
So things have changed very, very considerably.
And when you cook now at home for yourself, do you feel like you could just cook? Is there sort of region from the world that you cook? Do you like Italian food, or do you like?
Oh, I love Italian food,
Yes.
and I do cook Italian food at certain amounts. French food is sort of you don't cook specifically French food very much, do you? But I use sort of cookery books and things like that.
You've got an amazing collection. Yeah.
So I like reading them too sometimes.
And what about travel in your life? Do you think you'll make it back to Kenya or?
I did go back to Kenya in about it was about 30 years ago, actually.
Okay.
Now, yes. And it had changed quite considerably.
Yes. Well, it must have been in 1956. It must have been a very different.
I've got
Cakes. I can smell the cakes.
Oh, they're all right. They're not quite ready.
I love it that we don't have a timer. We haven't weighed anything. We're just looking at the oven and we're doing it all by eye. This is brilliant.
They cooked it about 12 minutes, I would have thought, something like that.
But we haven't even timed to 12 minutes. It's brilliant.
They're not quite.
Yeah.
They're not quite there. You can see they're coming up, but.
Are you just going to skewer test them?
And get these on.
So cake's got another, what do you think, 3 or 4 minutes in the oven?
No, I would think they're going to be about 12 minutes, I would have thought, altogether.
Okay. So how long have they been in there already, the cakes?
I forgot to look.
So
I'd have thought.
I think it's been in there about 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, I think 6 or 7 minutes. It'll be about sort of 12 to 15 minutes, I think, altogether.
Yes.
You can if you don't want to open the oven too soon, or else they're going to fall.
Yes.
But you can see they start to go away at the sides a bit, to come in from the sides a little bit, and there isn't.
Yes. So if you didn't have access to butter after the war, this would have been the perfect cake to bake, as it doesn't have any
I
butter.
suppose it would have been, yes.
I wonder how...
But you wouldn't have been able to get cream.
Yeah, no.
Because that's something you didn't get.
No.
So we've got jam. People used to make jam out of things like marrows and...
Ooh, I think I can do without a marrow jam.
Marrow and ginger jam. Well, you had to put ginger to spice it up a bit, but they weren't great. You see, sugar was rationed as well.
Yes.
I must get the jam too.
Okay.
Where have I put it?
We're looking for blackberry jam.
Is it black
Oh,
currant?
it's here. It's blackcurrant. Here.
No, black currant.
Yeah, there.
Currant, yeah.
And so there's one little egg left there.
One leg there.
So we put this... Should I put this flour
I'm
away
going
for you?
to put the cakes on here. They've got to cool a bit before they can be filled. We'll get that out of the way.
I feel like this is the perfect cake to make in your cottage because it's... I feel like I'm in a sort of Beatrix Potter novel, this cottage. It's so sort of quaint looking.
Yes. Well, I'm sort of used to it. But no two rooms are on the same level.
No, I noticed the front doorstep is also very much on the wonk.
So, the thing is that these sort of houses don't have proper foundations, and it's heavy clay soil, and we're getting much more extreme weather. I mean, get very dry weather, and then the soil dries out, and then the house moves a bit. Yeah,
I mean, your front doorstep is like on a sort of 30-degree angle, isn't it?
And it's got more so since we've been here.
Really?
Yes, I did have a bit of a problem with subsidence a while ago and had to have it seen to.
It just feels like a very old, sort of lovely cottage, really.
But I feel it's stood all those years. It'll see me out anyway. So.
I'm sure it will, yes. Do you grow vegetables and fruit?
A certain amount. I grow like tomatoes, cucumbers, French or runner beans, some lettuce.
So what's your secret for growing tomatoes? Do you obsessively pinch the tops off? How do you...
Well, I just let them grow. I mean, but you stop it. When the plant gets a certain size, you stop it.
Yes.
And you take out side shoots.
Yes.
And then hope for the best, really, and keep them watered and fed.
Well watered?
They don't want to get soggy. I mean, you've got to... It just depends on what the weather's like. So you have to go by that.
We've got some tomato plants growing in the garden at home, me and my daughter. But we're like, they're just not bursting forth yet. But I'm sure all this hot weather will help.
So that will be one. I've got to keep an eye on this side.
Yes. I think we've probably been in the oven for 10 minutes.
Oh, God, yes.
Right, cake's coming out.
I think they're done. I hope they're done. Yeah. Can you see they've dried up a bit at the...
and springy.
And springy.
Yes, perfect.
Now they've got to cool. Turn them up.
Do you want the cooling racks here?
I'll do them over here.
Okay, I'll pick one up too.
Ooh.
Don't burn yourself.
I've got the palette now. I'm going to let them just cool a little bit before I do this.
Yes.
But I'm going to do this very gently around the edge.
Just to sort of loosen it a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever baked a cake with anyone before that hasn't...
Oh, really?
That hasn't used a timer, used a scale, and done the whole process by eye. I love that.
Well, you want to wait to see what it's going to be like to eat. Well,
It'll be delicious, won't it?
I hope we'll be able to have some when we get it cool.
Definitely. So when you've loosened the cake from the tin, you're just going to flip it over on that cake stand.
Yes, I'm going to turn it up, let it cool. I'm going to do it with this because it's hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Great. That's perfect. Did you flour the...
No, I didn't flour it, but I buttered it.
Buttered it.
Or Vicky did.
Buttered and greaseproof lined the tin.
They're meant to be non-stick, these pans, but
yeah,
not. They
say that, don't they?
Yeah.
Your garden's a magnet for bees for all the flowers, isn't it?
It's quite. I've got quite a lot of garden. It's about 3/4 of an acre altogether.
Do you do the gardening all yourself, or do you have someone help?
No.
Okay.
I have a very nice person who comes for 4 hours on Monday.
Okay.
And he's a very good gardener.
And do you
My husband was a really good gardener. It was his big thing. And I keep this going. I should try to, as a memorial to him, really.
You must miss him.
Yes. Well, he's died 15 years ago now.
Okay, it's a long time
But
ago.
it's quite a long time ago. But I still like to keep the garden. Yeah, I don't
Still
see
this. No, it's out. Perfect. Gosh, perfect. You're just taking the greaseproof off.
Yeah, but it's stuck.
Oh no, this one's going. It's good.
Oh, this is doing better, yeah.
I think maybe it just takes a second. Oh, it smells delicious. I feel like this is like the quintessential cake for your cottage.
Yes.
Feels like a very sort of old-fashioned.
Sticking this one.
Do you want me to have a go?
You have a go, right?
This one peeled off. Here we go. We've lost a little bit of that corner.
Now, there's a bit of a hiatus now because they've got to cool before we can do anything else with them.
Well, we could go and have a look at your garden.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll show you the garden.
I'd love to see. I need to get some tomato inspo. Right, watch all these steps up here. Oh gosh, this is a vine.
So we've got a grapevine here, yeah.
Do you get grapes on it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's so nice.
Just.
How old is this vine? It looks really old.
Well, it was here when we came, so it's over 50 years old.
Wow. And what do you do with the grapes? Just eat them?
Just eat them, yeah.
Oh wow! I love the way it's growing through the sort of ceiling.
Yes.
Love that.
But it's still a bit early for it to flower.
And you've got jasmine, which smells delicious in here.
Yeah. So,
Okay. So just go outside to a lovely garden. Oh, we've got
watch the steps and things.
a massive magnolia tree.
Yes.
Was that here when you moved?
Yes, it was here, that tree. Most of the stuff my husband planted. All the big trees at the back he planted.
Ah, they're nice. What trees are there? I didn't know anything about trees, really.
Lime.
Okay.
Yeah, they're lime trees. But,
Gosh, what a garden. It's so beautifully sort of manicured and with the beds. What's this little round house bit here?
Oh, it's a little summer house. We can go through there and have a look.
Ah, gosh. Ah, it's beautiful. I feel like I'm in a Jane Austen novel with this garden. You've got lots of bamboo here.
That's bamboo, and the canes are very useful for the garden.
Gosh. And here's the front of your house with
There's the front of the house.
exceptionally wonky front step. And even the leaning thing on the top is...
Sadly, that's a clematis growing up there, but it's died last winter for some reason. I don't know why, because it's a very old plant.
Maybe it's just had its time.
So there's more garden around here.
Okay. I mean, at 92, you were very sprightly, zipping around the garden.
I was all right until early this year, and I had a really bad fall in January, and I hurt my one leg really badly. And I had to have, for the first 2 months, I had to have a carer in the house. So, it was really annoying.
Do you mind living alone?
I'd rather live alone than live with somebody else that I wasn't, have somebody else in.
Yeah.
If I wanted anybody, I'd like my husband here, but without him, I'd rather stay on my own, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yes.
I get that.
Here I've got a little knot bed, which it's got sadly eaten by caterpillars last year. But this hasn't been cut yet, but
Oh, wow.
I've got this little sort of bed here.
This is like a hedge that you've trimmed to...
Well, yes, but you see, last year there was a very bad, particular different caterpillar came along and did this and ate bits. So we let it go for a year to see what to do next.
A caterpillar ate the whole hedge?
Yeah, all the leaves, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But not one caterpillar, a whole lot of them.
What a garden. It's very impressive, Sue. Really beautiful.
I'm lucky I've got a very good gardener now, so who's young, so he'll see me out. So.
Do you do any of the gardening with him, or does he do it all?
Well, since I had that accident earlier this year, I haven't done anything this year really, except because I hurt my leg quite badly, and so I wasn't able to get out into the garden. But I do a certain amount.
But now your podcasting career is taking off.
Well, I hope not. Don't want to do this too often.
You've got 2 greenhouses.
I've got 2 greenhouses.
So the
God, I've forgotten to open that one this morning.
Is this where the tomatoes are then?
Yes, the tomatoes aren't planted out yet.
Yes.
That's a nice peony. And it's got a wonderful name. It's called the King of White Lions.
The King of White Lions peony.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a very old one.
Very wobbly. Oh, wow. Enormous greenhouses. What's that in there? Is that a lemon tree?
It's a citrus. I've got the name offhand. It's a tiny little oblong citrus, but it's very sour. You could make marmalade from it. That's about all.
Like kumquat?
No, it's not kumquat. It's another one. It's very similar to a kumquat. And then there's sort of vegetable garden and things down there.
That is a huge garden.
So it's quite a big garden, really.
Yes. I can see why you'd be into gardening in this house.
Yeah.
Golly. Well, I think your cakes will be ready, won't they?
I hope so. We can put the you can fill them now.
Yes, lovely. Thanks for showing me around your garden.
Well, I like people to sit because really, it's my husband's garden, so it's this is all got to be done. But this gets very slippery, so do be careful.
I love that you were telling me to be careful. I'm half your age.
Well, I do know where the slippery bits
Yeah.
are, so I have an advantage.
Oh, it smells so lovely in here with the jasmine, doesn't it?
So,
Oh, it's beautiful. Right, I can smell the cake.
right, time to get serious now.
Time to get serious with our sponge cake.
Here's the plate.
Ah, proper plate as well. Are they cooler? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're cool enough to.
Blackcurrant jam.
I think you need a
whipped
fairly sharp jam. Well,
Yeah.
I like a sharpish jam.
cream. Yes, definitely. I think definitely. Maybe not the marrow and ginger one, though. We'll give that one a miss. A lot of jam. I like making jam.
Do you?
Yes, I
What
really do.
jams do you make?
Well, any jam really. I like playing with flavours. Like I made a really good apricot and lavender one last year.
Oh, lovely.
Which is good.
And do you
flavour.
put the whole lavender, the little
Yeah,
what
in
do
my
you call them?
garden I just
Yeah.
throw a few of the flower heads in. I did a good Earl Grey and plum one.
Oh, and how do you use the Earl Grey? Do you soak the plums in it, or?
I just steeped the sugar and the plums with some of really good loose leaf
Oh, right.
Earl Grey tea because
Yeah.
that got that bergamot flavour,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
it was
lovely.
really good. I just like playing around with flavours.
I've got another jar of this. Do you think we need more?
I don't think we need more jam. That's a load of jam. It's like maybe 5 tablespoons of jam. Another spoonful of cream.
Yes, that's lovely. Yeah, thanks. Then I think there's probably enough jam then.
I think that looks
Get
excellent.
it to the edge.
Right to the edge. Cover the crack there. Perfect. No one will ever know. There's the cream.
Thank you.
This looks insane, this cake.
You're going to
Yum.
try this afterwards?
I think so.
Yes.
It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Coming all this way to Kent
No.
to not try some of that cake. On goes the cream. You're going to put this end or the other end on
Yeah,
top?
the other end on top.
Wow. I feel like we should put the kettle on.
Good fattening stuff, that.
Gosh, that looks like you.
There we are. And to make it look better, well, if I put my icing sugar, I need a bit of icing sugar on top. It looks better, doesn't it, with that?
The caster sugar or icing sugar?
No, don't bother. It's crunchy. It's
Don't think we had the icing sugar out. We had the caster sugar.
yes, but I had it somewhere. Perhaps we had to do without it. We leave it like that.
I can't
There
see
we
icing
are.
sugar.
One cake.
That looks amazing, doesn't it?
Well, good try it
I
first.
think so. Have you got a good knife to cut it?
Yeah, I have somewhere.
And a fork.
There we are.
Right, moment of truth. You get to cut it.
So
Really good height on your cake. It's perfect round. Looks absolutely delicious.
it squidges a bit when you cut it.
But you've got the perfect cake slice for it, haven't you?
So cut that side.
So light. Oh my goodness. These are not slim slices of cake.
Well, it's a light cake.
Yeah, filled with cream and jam. Yeah, lovely. Let me get a fork first.
Would everybody like some? I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. Are you going to have a piece?
I'm going to try it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go in. Looks amazing.
I can't comment on it though. Haven't made it.
Mmm. It's so light, the cake. It's delicious.
Good.
And you're right about the jam. Super sharp jam.
Yeah.
Sweet cream, sweet cake.
I think you need a sharp jam with that.
Oh, that's delicious. Thanks so much for teaching me your recipe.
All right.
Thanks very much, anyway.
Thanks for listening to this Good Food podcast. If you'd like to listen to more of our podcasts, search Good Food wherever you listen to your podcasts. For more recipes and inspiration, go to goodfood.com or download our app.